Hi, I'm Bethany Vaughn. This is Power One at RHY on Wednesday morning.
You might need to create some more space for your neck and your shoulders meet. Take the arms a little wider if you need to. If you have tension in the back of the neck, move your chin a little forward or a little towards the chest. See what creates more space for you. And if you have a back issue or you're pregnant, it's especially important that the inner upper thighs are in contact with the low ribs. Set an intention for your class. Once you've set an intention, release it to the universe. Total trust, no conditions. And take 2 more breaths here. At the bottom of your exhale, take your low belly in, up, and back. On your next inhale, rise up onto all fours. Line up your wrists underneath your shoulders. Line up your knees underneath your hips. Line up your feet behind your knees. And you can choose to keep the tops of your feet down, or you can tuck your toes forward. Feel what's right for you at this moment. Take a deep inhalation from your tail to your crown with a neutral spine. And on your exhale, tucking your tail, start rounding your back towards the sky. Chin tucks last. On the inhale, lift from the chin and chest, spine goes toward the mat, tail lifts up last. And then on the exhale, round your back, chin tucking last. Cat pose. Inhalation breath brings you into cow, and we're moving into 8 more rounds of cat cows. Feel free to bend your elbows in between your cats and your cows, and you can also roll out the hips from side to side. You may want to round your back so deep in cat that you come up on the fingertips, tucking the hips under, or you can bring your cows into modified upward facing dogs. Just waking up and warming up your spine. Thread the needle if you like, taking one arm underneath the other, stretching all through your side body and shoulder and neck. And whatever you do on one side, you do on the other side for the same length of time. And you're taking deep, full, complete breaths. Your breath should be even now, in and out through the nose only. And you can use what is called Ujjayi style breath that not only can you feel it, you can actually hear it. It's called the conqueror's breath, or the victorious breath. We're going to finish up with our last couple of rounds. We'll neutralize in the spine, spreading the fingers open super wide, tucking the toes forward, taking the deep inhale through the upper back, fill the space between your shoulder blades. And on the exhale, lifting your seat up and back into downward facing dog. Move your toes back away from your hands an inch or 2, parallel hip distance to your feet, and then walk out your dog, bending alternate knees. Take a little hang time in each of your heels. Breathing evenly in and out through your nose. You can lift one leg, drop the heel toward the opposite buttock, open up in the hip and the side body, roll the ankle out, go in both directions. You can turn both of your feet to the left, drop the hips down to the right, and vice versa. Go side to side a couple of times. And then we're going to hold our downward facing dog for 2 more breaths. Now, down dog is a very important pose. You want to have your hands shoulder distance apart. Make your hands look the same on either side of your mat. Your feet are hip distance apart. The heels are hiding behind the toes. The low belly draws in, up, and back. The thighs press back. The upper arm, that's the part near the shoulder, strong. Elbows straight. Head relaxed. Over time, heels and head will come to the ground. Then look to the space between your hands and walk up into that space, taking your feet hip distance or wider if necessary and parallel, bending the knees as much as you need to for low ribs to touch high thighs. Pregnancy back issues, hands stay on the ground for added support. Otherwise, grabbing opposite elbows, thumbs in the creases of the elbows, head turning right and left in a no motion, head nodding in a yes motion, taking the head around in little circles, going in both directions, stilling the head, switching the grip, other forearms in front, then the hips go side to side, bending alternate knees, hips left, torso right, and vice versa. And take a little bit of weight forward towards your toes so your hips start aligning over your ankle bones. And then come center line, hanging the arms to the ground like a rag doll. Now if you're pregnant or you're back injured, you keep your feet hip distance, your knees bending. You'll walk your hands up your bent legs. Otherwise, toe heel the feet so they come side by side. Hit the thighs back, tucking the tail down, and slowly round yourself upright. And when you're upright, take your shoulders down and back twice. And then we're going to come to the very top of the mat with the toes, heels, and ankles to touch unless you're modified. Bringing your hands to heart center. We're going to move into our sun salutations. If you need to, take a cleansing breath that's in the nose and out the mouth. And then breathing in and out through the nose only. On the inhale breath, raise your arms upward towards the sky. And as you exhale, bow forward. Keep your head relaxed. Take your left foot and bring it back. Put your knee down and the top of your foot down. Take your arms up and back, low lunging. Placing your hands onto the mat, stepping back and lower down to the ground. Put the tops of your feet down and move your hands 12 inches forward. Inhalation, this is called low cobra. And on the exhalation, pull your hands back, tucking your toes, press up and back into downward dog. Taking your left foot, we step it forward, coming into the low lunge. Come up to the top of the mat and forward fold. On the inhale, rise up, take a tiny arch back. Exhale, bow down, head is relaxed. Taking the right foot back, the knee goes down, low lunge. Hands go to the mat, step back and lower to the ground. Tops of feet down, hands 12 inches forward. Inhalation, low cobra. Pull the hands back, tuck the toes, exhalation, down dog. Take the right foot, stepping it up. This is the low lunge. As you exhale, forward bend at the top. On the inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Head relaxed, left side, knee goes down. low lunge. Hands go to the mat, step back, lower to the ground. Lay the forearms down, tops of feet down. Inhalation, Sphinx. Tuck the toes, pull the hands back. Exhalation, down dog. Take the left foot, step it forward. Low lunging. Coming up and forward bending. Rising up, arcing back. Bowing down, right side. Knee goes down. Hands to the mat. Lower to the floor. Forearms down, Sphinx. Inhale. And then exhale, come back into down dog. Take your right foot, step it up. Low lunge. Come up and forward bend. Rise up and back. Exhale, bow. Taking the left foot back. Knee goes down. Hands to the mat. Lower to the floor. Keep your hands where they are. Inhalation, cobra. And then exhalation, downward facing dog. Take that left foot, step it up. Come up and forward bend, straighter legs. Rise up and back. And bow. Right side, knee goes down. Hands to the mat, lower to the ground. Curl it up, cobra. Bring it on back, down dog. Up to the right. Low lunge. Come up, forward bend. Rise up and back. And bow. Left side, knee goes down. Lower to the floor. Hands wide, high on the fingertips. Curl it up, auspicious cobra. Exhalation, downward dog. Take the left foot, step it forward, low lunge. Come up and forward fold. Rise up and back and bow. Right side, knee goes down. Lower to the ground. Take it wide and high. And then bring it on back. And the right foot climbs up. Forward bend. Rise up and back. And bow. Left side, knee goes down. Do one more round. Just like that last one. Wide and high. Bring it on back. Up to the left. Deepen that lunge. Come up, forward bend. Take it up and back. And bow. Right side, knee goes down. Lower to the floor. Wide and high. Bring it on back. Come up to the right. Forward fold to the top. Take it up and back. And bow. Left side, knee goes down. Step it back. Hold. High push-up plank. You then move your left hand and your left foot toward the center line. Stack the right on the left, taking it into Vashisthasana. Holding. Modification is bottom knee down. Variation. Top leg up. Top arm can come over. High push-up plank. Lower chaturanga. Curl it into upward dog. Press it into downward dog. Left foot comes forward. Low lunge. Coming up. Forward bend. Rise. And bow. Right side. Knee goes down. Step it back. Hold. High push-up plank. Right hand, right foot center. Stack. Turn. Open. Vashisthasana. Adding variations or modifying. We have 3, 2, high push-up plank, lower chaturanga, curl it up, bring it back. Come up with the right, low lunge, deep forward fold, take it up and back, and bow. Left side, knee goes down. Step it back, lower chaturanga. Curl it up, press it back, up, up and back, and then bow. Moving to the right side, which is the last side. Now, when you complete your right side, you're going to hold your forward fold at the very top of the mat. Take your feet apart wide enough that you can internally rotate your thighs. Take some cleansing breaths if you need them. Use your hands pressing down to pull your shoulders back away from the ground. If you still have tension in your neck, turn your head in a no motion. Nod your head in a yes motion. Then you can take some arm variations. You can step on your palms, or you can scoop your heels, or take interlace behind you and stretch open your shoulders. Do what you need. We'll take 4 more breaths here. Reconnect with your breath. Make it nice and smooth and even. And then release your variations. We're going to toe heel the feet side by side unless you're modifying. Bending the knees. Let's sit to our imaginary chair. This is Utkatasana, chair pose, fierce pose, awkward pose, powerful pose. Shoot it up, and on the exhale, bow down. We look up halfway now, and you can step or you can jump back to Chaturanga. Inhalation, we curl it up. Exhalation, bring it back. And take the left foot, stepping it up for Warrior One. Hold your pose. Left knee bending 90. Right leg straight, chest squared forward. Arms straight. If you're able, keep them in line with your side bodies. You can bring your palms together. Let your head go back. And then hands come to the mat. We step back and lower. Inhaling and exhaling. We take the right foot, stepping it forward for Warrior One and hold. Right knee bending 90. Left leg is straight. Chest is squared forward. Head can go back. Palms can touch. Hands to the mat. Step back. Lower. Inhale. And exhale. Holding down dog. Down dog is used to reconnect with the breath, to realign, and to rest. Strengthen more, go deeper. Then look up and step or jump. Fold in. Sit down in your imaginary chair. Shoot it up. Exhale, bow. Look up and come on back. Slow. Inhaling and exhaling. Take your left foot, step it up. Warrior One. As soon as you're up, bring it right back down. Move into your right side. Warrior One. As soon as you're up, bring it back down. And we'll all meet in downward facing legs at the same rate at the same time. Press your heels closer to the mat. You should be able to lengthen your side bodies towards the arms and through the arms as you pull the shoulder blades down. Notice if you can find that dynamic of lengthening up while drawing down at the same time. Good, then look up, then step or jump. Exhale.